Hello. Today we're on day 19 of reading the Chronological Bible, and I have a little secret for you. You're going to find out something. It's actually only January 9th. I'm pre-recording these videos and I'm way ahead. And I'm in Clearwater, and today we're having a huge storm. Well, they say it's a huge storm. They've closed all the schools and closed several of the bridges because there were 12-foot waves going over the road. But I'm safe in a hotel, and work is shut down, everything's shut down. So far we just have winds. They're expecting some rains and possibly some flooding in some low areas, but I'm not in one of those, and I'm 7 feet off the ground, 7 stories off the ground, so I thought it'd be a great time to read. Actually, it's about 75 degrees, and it has, right now, it's this beautiful breeze. So, I'm enjoying this time, and I was hoping if you can hear me okay, we'll keep reading. So, on day 19, it's titled Bildad Accuses Job of Sin, and we're in Job 8. Then Bildad, the Shuhite, answered and said, "How long will you say these things, and the words of your mouth be a great wind?" Does God pervert justice, or does the Almighty pervert the right? If your children have sinned against him, he has delivered them into the hand of their transgression. If you will seek God and plead with the Almighty for mercy, if you're pure and upright, surely then he will rouse himself for you and restore your rightful habitation. And though your beginning was small, your latter days will be great. For inquire, please, of bygone ages, and consider what the fathers have searched out. For we are but of yesterday and know nothing, for our days on earth are a shadow. Will they not teach you and tell you and utter words out of their understanding? Can papyrus grow where there is no marsh? Can reeds flourish where there is no water? While yet in flower and not cut down, they wither before any other plant. Such are the paths of all who forget God. The hope of the godless shall perish. His confidence is severed, and his trust is a spider's web. He leans against his house, but it does not stand. He lays hold of it, but it does not endure. He is a lush plant before the sun, and his shoots spread over his garden. His roots entwine the stone heap. He looks upon a house of stones. If he is destroyed from his place, then it will deny him, saying, "I have never seen you." Behold, this is the joy of his way, and out of the soil others will spring. Behold, God will not reject a blameless man, nor take the hand of evildoers. He will yet fill your mouth with laughter and your lips with shouting. Those who hate you will be clothed with shame, and the tent of the wicked will be no more. Job chapter 9. Then Job answered and said, "Truly I know that it is so, but how can a man be in the right before God? If one wished to contend with him, one would not answer him once in 1,000 times. He is wise in heart and mighty in strength. Who has hardened himself against him and succeeded? He who removes mountains, and they know it not, when he overturns them in anger. Who shakes the earth out of its place, and its pillars tremble? Who commands the sun, and it does not rise? Who seals up the stars? Who alone stretched out the heavens and trampled the waves of the sea? And who made the Bear and Orion, the Pleiades and the chambers of the south? Who does great things beyond searching out, and marvelous things beyond number? Behold, he passes by me, and I see him not. He moves on. My pages are blowing. He moves on, but I do not perceive him. Behold, he snatches away. Who can turn him back? Who will say to him, "What are you doing?" God will not turn back his anger. Beneath him bowed the helpers of Rahab. How then can I answer him, choosing my words with him? Though I am in the right, I cannot answer him. I must appeal for mercy to my accuser. If I summoned him and he answered me, I would not believe that he was listening to my voice. For he crushes me with the tempest and multiplies my wounds without cause. He will not let me get my breath, but fills me with bitterness. If it is a contest of strength, behold, he is mighty. If it is a matter of justice, who can summon him? Though I'm in the right, my mouth would condemn me. Though I am blameless, he would prove me perverse. I am blameless. I regard not myself. I loathe myself. My life, sorry. It is all one. Therefore I say, he destroys both the blameless and the wicked. When disaster brings sudden death, he mocks at the calamity of the innocent. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of its judges. If it is not he, who then is it? My days are swifter than a runner. They flee away. They see no good. They go by like skiffs of reed, like an eagle swooping on the prey. If I say, I will forget my complaint, I will put off my sad face and be of good cheer, I become afraid of all my suffering, for I know you will not hold me innocent. I shall be condemned. Why then do I labor in vain? If I wash myself with snow and cleanse my hands with lye, yet you will plunge me into a pit, and my own clothes will abhor me. For he is not a man, as I am, that I might answer him, that we should come to trial together. There's no arbiter between us, who might lay his hand on us both. Let him take his rod away from me, and let not dread of him terrify me. Then I would speak without fear of him, for I am not so in myself. Chapter 10. I loathe my life. I will give free utterance to my complaint. I will speak in the bitterness of my soul. I will say to God, do not condemn me. Let me know why you contend against me. Does it seem good to you to oppress, to despise the work of your hands, and favor the designs of the wicked? Have you eyes of flesh? Do you see as man sees? Are your days as the days of man, or your years as the man's years, that you seek out my iniquity and search for my sin, although you know that I am not guilty, and there is none to deliver out of your hand? Your hands fashioned and made me, and now you have destroyed me altogether. Remember, this is man's complaint. This is not what God says. This is man complaining about God. Verse 9, remember that you have made me like clay, and will you return me to the dust? Did you not pour me out like milk and curdle me like cheese? You clothed me with skin and flesh and knit me together with bones and sinews. You have granted me life and steadfast love, and your care has preserved my spirit. Yet these things you hid in your heart. I know that this was your purpose. If I sin, you watch me, and do not acquit me of my iniquity. If I am guilty, woe to me. If I am in the right, I cannot lift up my head, for I am filled with disgrace, and look on my affliction. And were my head lifted up, you would hunt me like a lion, and again work wonders against me. You renew your witnesses against me, and increase your vexation toward me. You bring fresh troops against me. Why did you bring me out of the womb? Would that I had died before any eye had seen me, and were as though I had not been carried from the womb to the grave. Are not my days few? Then cease, and leave me alone, that I may find a little cheer before I go. And I shall not return to the land of darkness and deep shadow, the land of gloom like thick darkness, like deep shadow without any order, where light is as thick darkness. Oop, that's the end. So I just want to encourage you, even though Job is a little bit sad, a little depressing, don't give up, because the word is good. The word is good. There's things to learn in every word of the Bible. So we'll keep going. We'll get to Psalms, which is encouraging, a lot of it. And we'll get to Proverbs, which is full of wisdom. And we'll get to Jeremiah and Ezekiel, where they're filled with, and Isaiah, filled with encounters of God. So don't give up here. We'll keep reading through Job. There's a lot to learn in Job. And I appreciate them writing down the story of Job for us to read. I'm so grateful for the people that wrote down the words of the Bible, so that we can get to know God more and know the encounters that others have had, and know the experiences people have had with God. So thank you for reading with me. I'm loving this time. And know that all is well in Clearwater today. I love you. I'll talk to you. I'll read with you again tomorrow. Bye.